What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today I'm going to be showing you the three models that I got at the Chicago One-Day Collectibles Show in the fall of 2024. I hope all of you are excited for today's video. Typically I have distractions during these times and don't do many of these like hotel videos, videos like this. But I thought it'd be kind of nice for different and have a set in stone video for today. So just thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and take a look at them in a little bit of a different variety, especially considering that they're not die cast. We have three 1 to 200 offerings here. Essentially this is a 1 to 150, but close enough. But anyway, just thought it'd be kind of cool to look at them in this environment for different. And again, I hope all of you enjoyed this. So we're going to take a look here at the three models that I got. So normally I'd go for some more die cast aircraft, but due to Black Friday coming up, I decided to just go for the absolute best deals value wise. I also have some basic economy reservations. There was a $100 older Emirates 777-300ER from Gemini 200 that I would have normally would have wanted to get. However, this all worked out well. This was under $100 total, so pretty solid considering the value here and what's going on. So let's go ahead and talk about all these models and really dive into them. So I'll go ahead and put this one off to the side, and we'll go ahead and talk about one of my favorites first. All three of these are really great special airplanes, so let's go ahead and talk about them. The first aircraft that I acquired is the 1 to 150 Skymarks Frontier A320, and this is Griswold the Bear, of course. If many of you know, that Griswold is my favorite Frontier tail, so this is awesome to get it here in the 1 to 150 scale. This was a $15 acquisition, which I thought was fantastic. Only a little bit of a slight defect here, as the tail on the right side has that paint chip, obviously, but I'm just going to keep it over here on this side and just put it on my desk or whatever. So this is the side we'll look at, because obviously if there's no deficiencies on this side, it looks really nice. So anyway, Griswold looking really strong here on the 320. This one probably came out several years ago, but yeah, no box, just kind of how it came model that you can get at these collectible shows, and really awesome value here. So really great to pick it up here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of its details. So let me get out of macro mode first and foremost. Come on, there we go. So as you can see here at the front, you got Griswold the Bear, cockpit windows, you got the various panel detail, not very much. L1 door has a little bit of window and lever detail too, so that's pretty cool. Here's the Frontier Bill Ford titles, so these have remained pretty similar. Obviously they went through some slight variations in their branding since this particular release came out, so that's noteworthy, but not too bad. You got the CFM 56 there. This this tail is now on a Neo, so that's what you'll find now, so pretty strong. And you can also notice the Sharklet there as well is pretty cool, so awesome to see that. And there's the inside of the other, so you can see Griswold looking really strong right there. Not too much crazy detail there on the wings, but that's to be expected, so still looking pretty strong. Flyfrontier.com. The registration is November 227 Foxtrot Romeo, and of course you got Griswold himself. Let me get you a little bit better look. So yeah, really strong on this side, just a couple of slate chips there, but not going to complain too much with that. You get the Frontier there, and it's A320 1 to 150 there on the Skymark stand. The other side of the aircraft also looks real nice. You got Griswold the Bear once again, and you also have the two cargo doors, so those are nice. And again, the right side's a little bit beat up there. You can notice that the paint really is chipping off bad there, so I'm really going to be gentle with that side. But again, my intention is to put it somewhere on my shelf or at my desk facing on the left side, so we can really see the good detail there. So that's the Frontier Griswold A320. Really happy about it. I thought it was a really great pickup, and I think it was really good value for $15. So very happy about it, and once again, one of my favorite Frontiers. So great to add another ULCC to and the stand's a little fidgety, but that's not a huge deal. So anyway, though, great to add another 1 to 150 to the collection. I have an AirTran 737, so cool to continue building on those. The next one I got is a 1 to 200 Flight Miniatures American MD80. So yeah, really cool to pick these up. They're not as common, so awesome to finally find one for a good deal. I think I got it for $25, which is pretty great value. These are a little tougher, like I said, to come across. So not too much crazy detail, just obviously trying to pick up all the American MD80s that we can find. So you got the black nose on this one, so that's kind of cool. And then you got the cockpit windows, the blue, white, and red. You got Super 8 titles here, which is, if you're going to include any detail, that's one to really include. So I want to make sure we're getting enough light there so you can see that a little bit better. So yeah, really nice. L1 door, not too much crazy detail, but of course first class up here. You got the American Billboard titles. Takes you into the main cabin extra that they had, followed by the rest of the economy. So yeah, really solid. There's not too much crazy detail, but you got some fundamentals there, so we love to see that. You get the two overwing exits too, so that's nice. And then you got the overwing there, a little bit of detail, so that's nice considering the time frame when this model was made. I actually do have the box over here. I don't have many Flight Miniature boxes, but that was the original price, so did some real negotiating to get down to what I did. But anyway, MD82, there's plastic inside. There's also a couple little pamphlets. So this doesn't have a date, but it does have trademarks from Scissor Eagle, which I'm not familiar with who that is, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, presumably a release from, you know, probably, I don't know, 2005 or, you know, back quite a ways, just judging by the quality and all of it. But we'll have to take a look at the database and get a better understanding. But anyway, great value regardless. Got that back door as well. It's really cool. And then you got the beautiful JT8D. Not too much crazy detail on it, but you can definitely tell what they are, so that's great. This is 580 alpha, so kind of cool there. And you got the American Airlines tail, nice proportional. Horizontal stabilizers also look nice, so happy to see that. You know, not too much crazy detail. Otherwise, the stand's nice. It has the AA on it, MD82, so that's really great. Right side, you got the R1 door there, so that's nice, and then all the windows. So yeah, not too much crazy detail, but in really good shape, and always a sucker for any American MD80 material, resources, and certainly models. So awesome to get this one, and certainly will be a quality addition to the collection. So very happy about that. The last one I'm really excited about as well. This is a really cool pickup. This is the KLM E2 in the 1:200 scale by Herpa. Many of you know that I flew this aircraft this past summer from London Heathrow to Amsterdam. So I got the 1:400, that was really cool, but I saw this for 50, and despite it not being die cast, I mean, if I wouldn't have told you, you probably wouldn't have noticed. So I just think it was too good of a deal to pass up on. I'm really excited to have it. So here's the box. Obviously, typical Herpa box. Now, I do believe this is my first 1:200 Herpa, which is pretty cool. So KLM, you got the SkyTeam logo there, Embraer 195 E2, 1:200 there in the gray. I think the 1:400s are gold or whatever. Herpa miniature model, obviously. I think they're in Germany, I believe. So that's what you're gonna have, Herpa there. And yeah, $50 once again, really great price. So yeah, there's the side profiles, obviously, and then we got the back of the box. So yeah, really strong. It doesn't have a year, but I think this was probably 2022 or recent, so not too far off. And then taking a look at the pamphlet here, no pictures or any of that, but we do have some quality information about the E2, so that's nice. So let's go ahead and unbox it. I don't have a tripod today because I really wasn't expecting to do a video like this, so apologies that it's going to take a little bit of old school magic to get it out here, but you all probably have seen it at some point, I'm sure. There'll be some cool memories to come from this video too, so I think we can all live without a tripod today. So yeah, here's the model itself in the plastic, so that's really cool. It's awesome how they use the styrofoam. I think that's a pretty safe approach to, you know, most of the models here, so not gonna go too crazy on it, just gonna gently take it out. Now again, it's not die cast, so it's really interesting compared to, you know, other aircraft I have. I know the Gemini quality wise and, you know, all that would have probably been a little bit of a better option. But once again, for the price, I just really didn't have much more desire than just to get this one, because I mean, they look very similar. You know, there's going to be a couple of subtle differences. First off, the stand, that will be the difference number one. But, you know, even just setting it on the ground or whatever, it looks just fine. So let's get back to the slide a little bit. So yeah, this is the KLM E2 right here, really solid plane. So let's go ahead and take a look. So once again, you got that plastic stand. Not a huge deal to me, but I know that's just, you know, want to be mindful of that to other collectors. So yeah, here's a nice overview of it. It's a really solid plane. So let's get out of macro mode and I'll go ahead and show you what we got to work with here. There we go. Okay, so there's the cockpit windows, SkyTeam logo, KLM, Air France group there. You got the nose landing gear. You can certainly tell that it's more plastic-like there if you're really looking at it, but from a glance, it doesn't matter too much, I would say. You do have some windshield wipers up there too. There's the L1 door, and you got the lever, window, all that, SkyTeam logo there on the right. There's the KLM City Hopper title, so that's nice too. And you got the antenna, which you can notice just a very subtle stub off of it, if that makes sense. It looks like it just has a very subtle piece. So nice to see some representation of that. So that's cool. Actually, this one on the box doesn't really have it, so I don't know if there's different variations of it or what exactly they're going for, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have stubs, but anyway, not a huge deal. So KLM City Hopper, you got all the front seats there. So of course they got those etched legroom seats, which is what I sat in. That was really cool. Up here in the front, the beautiful engines, they're very unique, very distinctive, and not as loud as what you would think considering the size, but once again, it definitely gets the job done, so that's cool. So sat like here, I believe somewhere right there, so that was super fun. Anyway though, you got KLM there, you got the exhaust, very cool engines, they're very unique. And then the wing, the detail's honestly good, no complaints with the actual detail of it. I think they did a good job representing it. Again, you can kind of tell that it's not like, you know, die cast and all the indentations and whatnot, but again, that wasn't my primary focus here, so not a huge deal to me particularly. But you can see all the detail. There's the emergency wing exit there. We can go ahead and take a brief look at the landing gear, which yes, they are supposed to be like that, so don't worry. It's just really weird on this version that they chose to do it this way. So Anyway, though, regardless of the case, still looking pretty sharp. And then you get the back here with all the, the rest of the windows. I think these hold about 100 people, so pretty solid, very good capacity, quite an asset for KLM. You got the 2 back antennas here, and then the registration Papa Hotel, November X-Ray Alpha. The Netherlands flag, I believe that's the EU flag, and the back door there for the L2. KLM tail, horizontal stabilizers, all the additional details, so all of it looks really nice. Not too much crazy on the right side. You just have the smaller R1 door and then the 2 baggage doors as well, along with just some additional complementary details and what you would expect here on the KLM E2. Top of the aircraft looks really nice. Again, it's super light, so that's not a huge deal to me particularly. Just wanted to make note. In the bottom of it, you got the 4 air inlets. That's a really good detail on an aircraft like this, so happy to see that. And you also have a back piece there where I think that was supposed to be an antenna maybe. Again, this is a secondhand aircraft, so that could have got, you know, a bypass there, so I'm not exactly sure if that was supposed to be or what that stub is, but nevertheless, not a huge deal to me. I mean, the value was amazing. So yeah, really happy to have the KLM E2. I think that it's a very nice addition here to the collection. I think that'll certainly prove very powerful, and yeah, really, really happy to have it. So let's go ahead and line these up. Yeah, really, really happy with the pickups. Again, I'm just waiting for Black Friday. You know, I would have liked to buy some die cast. I just, you know, there was some cool ones there, don't get me wrong, but you know, you gotta be mindful with, here as well, doesn't look very good that way, so let's go ahead and turn them this way. You gotta be mindful with the budget and whatnot, and, you know, all the flying and all this. I'm currently at Washington Dulles getting ready to go to LAX, and then while this video is coming out, I'm probably flying between, or getting ready to fly LAX to Dallas and then back into TUL, so pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, really nice assortment of aircraft here. Definitely glad to have them here. They look really nice. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the pickups. And again, 50, 25, and 15. So I thought the value was really good here. Definitely glad to continue to expand on planes like this. And all 3 of these have some sort of really special meaning. So that was the coolest part about this for sure. And excited to continue building on it. So with that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation signing off.